Hi, it's Brenda at Organolock, and I'm excited because I'm headed out to see some of your gardens today. We're taking a tour of some of our Organolock family gardens, so stay tuned. It's exciting. Hi, it's Brenda with Organolock here, and we are at the home of Barbie, visiting some of our Organolock family, and so we just want to take a few minutes to show you what she's got going on and let her tell you about her experiences with Organolock. Barbie, when did you get started and how did you find Organolock?
I've been with you guys for almost 2 years now, I believe, and I was just researching some gardening ideas and I came across you guys from the internet. I believe it's kind of hard for me to remember now, but I think it was the internet, and I started thinking this might be perfect for me. So my first year I bought 2 or 3 containers because we have so many wildlife options out here, and I thought, well, I'll just try that. So now it's grown into this 2 years later, and I love it. It's my therapy. I have a great time doing it, and it also helps feed our family. This year I started to actually use the Organolock soil in everything. All of my flowers, everything I do is Organolock soil because I could tell a difference last year. And for the money, you get to keep the soil. It's so much more economical to do this route. We just add the recharge to it. We did that last year in these 2, or this year we did that in these 2, and you can tell the plants are doing well. There's not been any issue with it. So
great. And you also have been coached a little bit by LB, our Northeast representative, and so she has also been.
LB is so helpful. She actually sent me a diagram. She's given me wonderful places to go and find seed at for different options for me. I actually started several things by seed this year. It was my first time. I enjoyed it, even the flowers. She's taught me so many things about pollination that you think you can just put stuff in, and you can. It's real easy, but she's given me so many good ideas. And that's another thing that's so economical. She's there if you need her. You can call her, you can text her. She's available for you. And the diagram helped me because I have problems. What should I plant? Can I plant several things in a container? And I can, and you get more harvest too. Great. So that's been huge.
You can see she has many different sizes and shapes of her garden. She's done, like she said, her planters as well have Organolock soil for her flowers. She's doing some unique things with letting the plants grow up and over, connecting 2 together. She's going to hang nets in place of these strings so that they will have more space for growing. So this is an example of an awesome garden of a hard-working lady. You can see here her other planters. So, this is a large Organolock trough garden. So, there we have it. Hi, we're here today with Jenny and Lee, and they're going to tell us a little bit about their experience with Organolock. Lee, you have done some landscaping with Organolock amendments. Can you tell us about those?
Yes, ma'am. The landscape that I've done with Organolock amendments have continued growth beyond any soil that I've ever used.
Awesome.
I talked with Scott several years ago when I first installed it. We amended the soil with that, and for the last several years, the landscape has improved and continued to improve. In fact, we have the largest flowers that I've ever seen in a landscape after about 7 years.
It's a long time. Great. Great.
Continues to improve. And I was so impressed that I told my wife about it, who's a avid gardener. And she's better at gardening than me. She has the green thumb. I just got the sore back.
You do the hard part. She does the nurturing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Everything in here is in a container, and it's using Organolock soils and much of the troughs as well. Although we have some other containers here and there, the soil works great and everything. My plants have been incredibly productive. They're beautiful. I have very good pests. The leaves are great. I don't have curling on my tomatoes. I have been so happy with the result of this project, and we've used Organolock soil and amendments in the past on other projects, even in our garden, in the ground. Whenever we plant a new plant or transplant, we use soil amendments, and the plants do so well. And we have plants that we've done that, herb plants, for example, that are this big, and they should be half that size. So,
We should show those herbs.
oh, we should.
They're over here.
This is a standard sage plant, that just an herb that you would buy at Lowe's or wherever. I'm sure I probably did. And it's massive. And I really, in this climate zone, I've never seen a single plant this big. And it truly is a single plant. We've used this trough as an old feed trough as a herb garden for many years. But once we started using Organolock amendments, the plants really started to go boom. This would,
That's right.
the
All we did was
sage,
amend this straw.
yeah, the sage would really constrict back during the winter, and it might have been a third of this size until we started amending the soil. In the same way with, I really need to cut this back pretty hard, but this is thyme, and you can see this is a huge plant, and that's just one plant that's been in there. And these are chives, same kind of deal, small.
All right.
So,
Well, it looks beautiful. We'll get some more pictures of your garden down here. And the growth. I know you've posted a lot. People are enjoying watching the growth and the creativity of what you're doing with Organolock.
The best thing about Organolock, I find, is the troughs, the availability of the equipment needed to grow Organolock. It's so simple. You can get the trellises. What are these called? Toe hooks? Toe hooks and the trough itself very easily drained. It's got a textile fabric, very strong and durable, lasts for years. It also works great with Organolock because it's so well drained. The metal frames are stout. You can put them on casters. We've decided to put them up on a little bit of a lift. That's just because we have sore backs.
I was going to say that's the best way to do it. It's the DIY kits that we like to see.
Sore back a lot because you got to put hard work in. But if you're not afraid of hard work, then you're not afraid of gardening.
That's right.
These trellis strings are also supplied by Organolock. Very easy to install with a few zip ties. The pipe I actually had laying around because I'm a construction guy. A little bit extra on projects. But the 3/4 conduit was supplied by Organolock. Easy to install. It's got some ready to fit 90s. The toe hooks. This trough here actually has some feet to elevate it. I'm not sure if that's still available, but great
It's old style,
early
yeah.
product.
So you're going to create a greenhouse, I see here, with your framework. Is that what you're planning to do?
I think we can, involve a hoop house during the winter and keep this stuff going.
that's the
Organolock's
That'd be great.
not going to let it play out,
Great.
for sure.
Yeah.
Get some of her plants here going on. Look at all this egg. Love it. So, lots of good growth. All right. Well, we thank you guys.
Thank you.
We love your garden and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.